What up guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, we do all kinds of coffee videos and sleeping videos. That's why it's called AM to PM. Now, I'm trying to upgrade my Barista Express, make the experience much better, more professional. And so I'm gonna kind of talk about these accessories. Some of them I've talked about before, and some of them are brand new to me. First accessory is I'd say get a scale. Now this is a cheap one. I didn't buy like an expensive lunar scale from a Acai or whatever. That one's like $200. It's super nice, but this one's $10 and it's just as accurate. And so this is a $10 scale. I got this off of Amazon, and yeah, it's worked great for me. I can put 20 grams of espresso beans in and get 40 grams of liquid espresso out. So that's a great ratio to kind of start and play with, you know. If you don't have a scale, it's very hard to judge by volume. So basically when you're getting your espresso beans out and you're just doing it with a standard coffee scoop, this could be, you know, 20 grams, this could be 10 grams, it could be 8 grams. It depends on a lot of factors. So get yourself a scale. And that reminds me of accessory number 2. What's really made this machine better is I don't store the beans in the hopper. Some people say that they store them in the hopper and it's convenient, but really this machine is heating up, and it's heating up the beans, and you can't really dose out the beans in your basket. So I put them in an airtight container that's gonna keep them fresher longer. And it's all about freshness really. But basically this is just a cheap container, and I dose right onto my scale right here. The whole idea is I can just be consistent. If you're not consistent, you're not gonna have good results every single day. This is exactly 20 grams. So my next product is this bottomless portafilter I cut myself. It looks really rough and jagged. And I don't know if I'd recommend doing that because not everyone has an angle grinder or a polisher. And then you lose the ability to split your shots if you do want to have that splitter. So what I did was I just picked up one of these from Crema Coffee Company. It looks way better than mine. Has a nice wooden handle. It's something else. It's gorgeous. Can you see that at all? This is gonna make your machine not only look better, but perform better. With the bottomless portafilter, you can see the extraction happening right on the bottom of the basket. So when you're putting this in here, you know, I'm gonna be diagnosing the shot, seeing if there's any hot spots, if there's any, spurting or anything like that. So this just makes the machine look better, and I can also diagnose it. And my next accessory is this ring. Now this ring is a dosing funnel. As you can tell, it sits right here, and it helps when you're dosing the coffee. It helps it all go in there. It makes it super easy, super clean. And normally I would waste about 1 gram or 2 of coffee, but with this I can just do it all in one take. Now you have to push the button. Instead of pushing this portafilter in there, you have to push the button. So that's the only downside. But for me, if I'm saving 1 gram or 2 every single day, that kind of adds up. So let's just try it out. And my next accessory is this distribution tool and tamper. This is from the same company. So they make the ring and the portafilter and this. So it's kind of everything you want. But basically what this is, I can put this on here and it has these fins, and I just kind of lightly spin it with the ring still on. So it's really nice. I can just spin it like that and not lose any coffee. And then I'm gonna flip it to this side. Now I've adjusted this tamper. So basically you can screw these knurlings and you can adjust it to the height that you like. And I'm just gonna tamp until it bottoms out here. Next accessory, do not forget your brush. Now I'm gonna put a link below for one as well, but basically I'm just using a paintbrush. It doesn't have to be fancy. And with this dosing funnel, you really don't even need to use a brush. I'm just super picky about keeping my machine clean here. So you just wanna make sure this is all clean, ready to go, and you're gonna put it in your group head and slide it all the way over. Don't forget your scale, put it underneath here. And my next accessory is this timer. It's been super helpful. I'm gonna stick it right there, and we're gonna start this right when we start seeing espresso. So I'm gonna pre-infuse for a couple seconds until we see a drop, and then we're gonna let it go for hopefully 30 seconds here. We have loads of crema. Now this was not a very good shot. You can see I made a big mess. It's because I'm kind of awkwardly showing you guys. Normally I would tamp a lot harder and I'd be kind of more careful. This is a great example of why you need a bottomless portafilter. I can see what went wrong with the shot. It might look really nice and it might have a nice crema. It might look and feel good, but now I can kind of see, okay, this didn't work out well. You know, this is probably the worst example for you guys. If I'm being honest, honest, that is a terrible shot, probably one of the worst shots I've ever done. I tried to hit 40 grams out, like I said, in 30 seconds. That definitely was not right. So that is why we get these types of portafilters, and we get timers, and we get scales. We can kind of reduce our variables and kind of see what went wrong. Now this time I was on level 5 on the grinder right here. So normally I'm on a level 4, and I think what I'm gonna do next time is maybe give a little bit, maybe 1 more gram of coffee and tamp a little bit harder. And so, you know, things like that. I'm reducing variables, and I'm not just guessing, and that's what's gonna make this machine work much better. And you know, that's why I have a bottomless portafilter, so I can see what's going wrong. So that is it for my top Barista Express accessories. These are all in the description below. They are a little bit expensive, but they take a $500 machine and make it act more like a $1,000 machine. So I think they're totally worth it. If you have any questions, you can let me know in the comments as well. And also let me know if you have a Barista Express. Thanks for watching. Peace. You say I'm crazy, but you don't really know what you've done.